Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. It's Real Madrid facing Villarreal.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, if you're the opposing defender, you've really got to keep a weather eye on Erling Haaland. What are you expecting to see from him in this game, Stuart?
I'm sure he's going to be tightly marked today because in the last match he was outstanding. Got his 2 goals, but it was his general play that was brilliant, and I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
So off and running here, the first half underway. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
And look at this! Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? It's with Fernandes. Had no interest in losing possession.
He's so good at doing that.
He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
He has teammates around him. Is it going to be? Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. This looks interesting. Is this the equaliser? And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Vinicius Junior. Warren Zaire-Emery. Easy to intercept.
Yeah, they can't afford to give the ball away so cheaply.
Composed play and possession. Well, it's been a fine month for both the manager and the club. Some fantastic results. And when you're in title contention, then I suppose you're going to be in the running for the Manager of the Month award, Stuart.
Absolutely. They've had a great month, and he seems to be doing an excellent job. The way they're playing at the moment, they're going to be hard to stop.
And the corner's been given. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And the ball back with Villarreal. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking.
They just know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Well, nicely cut out. That's a good pass. In it goes! And it's a very different story being written now. From trailing earlier to leading here.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Holland. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Oh, and really brave goalkeeping. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Interested to get your take.
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
And passing it well. An alert intervention. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can they use it to their advantage? Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
So a substitution in the offing, and you can't really fault the decision based on the performance. And played short. Decides to shoot. Oh, reacted so quickly. Well, the short corner routine. Can he find the net? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Playing it short. Is it going to be? And fantastic hands to deny that effort.
Oh, that should have been a goal, but what a save that was.
And they're going for the short one. Giving it a go. Oh, great block. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can he find the right pass? Oh, managing to beat him. Can he put it away? And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And the short option preferred. Oh, you'll have a go. Committed defending. It's one corner after another.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
What a block! Alexander-Arnold. And Villarreal come away with it. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Very effective pass. Must be. Oh, how on earth did he clear that one away?
What a great clearance that is. Saved his team there.
That'll be a throw for Villarreal. And Fernandez. Promising possession, this. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Plenty of support here. Oh, to level the match. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid on level.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So they get the ball rolling again. This has been a terrific contest to watch. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Into the final 20 minutes. Erling Haaland. Well read to put an end to that attack. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against Villarreal. Santi Comesaña. Oh, great vision. Very quick thinking there. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Villarreal.
Oh, big moment here.
Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Carmona. Papgay. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides. And pressing for the equaliser. Cross fired over. George Mikautadze. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Really good defending there.
What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Opportunity it is. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And that's it, official now. Real Madrid have made it to the final.
Well, what entertainment that was. They certainly played some great attacking football and were a joy to watch. But moving forward, they will need to tighten up defensively. They were far too open at times. That will need to be better in the next round.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Yeah, he'll be happy coming off the pitch. He worked hard, he was always involved in the game, and he scored a very good goal. That was an impressive performance today.
A talented tactician, this is the manager, loved by the fans. They know they're in safe hands with him leading the charge. Can he guide them to another win today? Well, the stage is set for what should be a pulsating occasion here at the Estadio José Zorrilla in Valladolid. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. It's Atletico Madrid facing Real Madrid.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, for any player, it's a matter of personal pride to start positively with their new club.
Well, he'll certainly give them some quality in those wide areas. He's a good runner with the ball, he can deliver good crosses, and he has a real change of pace. So I'm looking forward to his performance today.
And this is the starting lineup for Atletico.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid.
Well, it's a fairly standard 4-4-2, which you don't see that often, but it does have its strength, particularly with the front two they've got playing today. They're both good players.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Has a go! Oh, great block.
That really was a good bit of defending there.
So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Alex Baena. Alvarez. Decent position. Is it going to be? Just lost the momentum. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Corner for Real Madrid. And they're going for the short one. Decides to shoot. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Oh, that's splendid play. And a goal! The first in the Madrid derby for Real. And that has stunned the fans into silence.
Well, let's take another look. And it doesn't come much closer than this, does it? He just squeezed it in off that post. Very good finish.
So on they go again. A wake-up call for Atletico. Can they find a response here? Ruiz. Intelligent defending. So a throw-in for Real Madrid. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Hansko. Plenty of support here. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
Jamal Musiala. Good work from Atleti to win it back. And a useful cross. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And the keeper there to deal with it. Who can he pick out? Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. Could be taking one for the team. Will it be? And a solid stop there. And short it is. Alex Baena. Nice looking move this. And Upamecano. Can they set up a chance? And options in the centre. This could square the game, but the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass. Well, Atletico have certainly controlled the ball over the last 15 minutes or so and have created one or two good chances with it. If they can continue to play with this domination, it's only a matter of time before they draw level.
Well, first they have a bit of defending to do. Out of play and an Atleti throw-in forthcoming. Intercepted at the right time.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
And support available. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well, that is asking for a yellow card. Into the box it goes. And that is going to be all for the first half here at the Estadio José Zorrilla in Valladolid. So on they go, the second half underway, and Atletico with a bit of work to do. Clément. Alex Baena. And Upamecano. On to Diaby. There's been speculation that this might happen, and now it has officially gone through. Kylian Mbappe has completed his move to Spurs.
Well, at a fee of about £150 million or thereabouts, this could prove to be the signing of the season, because he can turn games around with a moment of brilliance, and he does it so often. Can't wait to see him play.
Alvarez. Oh, moving it nicely. Alex Baena. Good-looking move. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Vinicius Junior. Chance to finish. Oh, not cleared away. Threat over for now, it seems. Might do damage on the break. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. And he's broken free. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. course.
Well, just look at this. Dembele shows so much skill to go beyond the defender. And what a powerful finish from Dembele. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
So 2-0 now. Clément, Ruiz, Baena, Marcel Ruiz. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. Well, possibilities inside the box. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Alexander-Arnold. Don't forget there's live cup action from the round of 16 coming your way soon on EA TV. It's Atletico facing Girona.
Well, only 16 teams left, so that game will be fiercely competitive. Really looking forward to it.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. And a good take under duress there. Alex Baena. Shielding the ball superbly.
Ah, that's held up so well there.
The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. And here's a change now for Atletico. Hansko. 10 minutes left for play. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Targets available, cross comes in. Up a disappointing dead end. Atletico have it once again. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Opportunity it is. And in range. Brilliantly blocked. Vinicius. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And full time. The issue is settled. It's one to put on their honours list.
Well, Derek, they'll be pleased with this. They deserved their win today. They were certainly the better team. It was a good performance.
And now for the official presentation. They were determined to succeed, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Absolutely, and it will give them confidence going forward. I thought their performance was excellent today.
And the winners about to enjoy the moment. All eyes on one man, the competition's top marksman. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the round of 16. It's Almeria, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, what an occasion this is for the home side and its supporters. Yes, of course, they're up against it today, but how they would love to cause a shock here. If they work as hard as they can, close their opponents down, defend with determination and get a little bit of luck, they may just pull off a surprise.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid.
Well, I have to say, it looks a really strong 3-4-3 lineup. The front three are very skillful, the midfield diamond has lots of energy, and the back three are good defenders, but also good on the ball. They're going to be tough to beat here.
Timely intervention. And support available. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and Dembele does the rest. He strikes the ball so cleanly, there's no stopping that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Nelson Monte. Morcillo. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. A really good pass. That's not a bad ball. And the aerial effort there.
Yeah, it's always a good combination. A great cross and a player willing to attack it.
Jamal Musiala. Zaire Emery. Holland. Dembele, surely, and it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, I have to say, it's a lovely bit of skill by Dembele, and Dembele's finish gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Too easy, far too easy. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Composed play and possession.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
John Morcillo. Big chance. There it is. A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Vinicius Junior. On to Haaland. Oh, surely! And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Robertoni. Oh, good-looking pass. The threat was there, but no problems now.
Well, he showed all his qualities there.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? Oh, the threat is there. Well, they really broke at pace, but full credit to the keeper. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. They take it short. Takes the shot. Oh, fully stretched. Well, the short corner routine. Takes it on. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave.
Well, there it is. Confirmation of Real Madrid's dominance in this game. They've created so many chances today.
Vinicius Junior. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Nico Melamed. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Ball retention so important. And conceding the throw-in. Alex Pozo. Nico Melamed. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Holding on to it. Ready to break, perhaps? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Nelson Monte. Robertone. And nice vision.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Very quick thinking there. Plenty of support here. Flag raised for offside. More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Sevilla. Alexander-Arnold. Zaire Emery. He's in here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. John Morcillo. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Alexander-Arnold. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, big chance! Could have ended up being a goal.
Yeah, you're right. They broke at such a pace. That's hard to defend against.
Here it is now, a substitution. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Can he find the right pass? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Decent position. A good and fair challenge. The referee's whistle, full time it is, and Real Madrid are the side who move on.
Yeah, it doesn't come much easier than that, does it? I thought they played well, and it was an excellent overall performance, particularly going forward. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
The tension is palpable, and you can understand why. Two high-level sides. Welcome on a big night for fans and spectators alike here in southern Spain at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Sevilla taking on Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Oh, this looks useful. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. The line-up then for the hosts.
Well, 3-5-2 is a great system if you can get control of the midfield, because your wing-backs can then play higher up the pitch, and the front two can combine...
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score! Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Well, Real Madrid can score goals from all conceivable angles. Just look at the record to back that up.
Well, away from home, their ability to create chances and score goals has been fantastic. But it's the speed of their counter-attack that's been key to their success. They've been unstoppable at times this season.
Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Musiala. Haaland. Haaland! The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Marcao. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Promising pass. Options in the centre. And no worries for the goalkeeper. And he might be through here. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So, on with the game here, but I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. Adams. This looks more than decent. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Need to get bodies back. Just fizzled out completely. Adams has it. Released it nicely. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Plenty of support here. Is this the moment? An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. It's a short corner. What can he create? And getting across to stop it. Well, the short corner routine. Giving it a go. Well, body in the way. And Dembele's given it away. Good use of advantage. Well, that challenge was far from clean. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
And we will have just one additional minute. So the referee blows for half-time, and so far so good for Real Madrid. They are the side in front.
Well, we talked about their scoring record.
Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Jude Bellingham. Opportunity. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Really good build-up, but no end product. Marcao. Well, there's nothing like a derby success to keep a manager on side with the fans.
Yeah, and they've done everything right here. The tactics have been absolutely excellent.
And support available. Genuine chance. Opportunity again. A gift for any goalkeeper. Chance for Dembele. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Potential danger here. Oh, superb tackle.
That was a goal-saving challenge, no doubt about that.
He's using his body to good effect. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And still looking to get the shot away. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Danger building. And cleared behind for the corner. And time for the change now. Who's going to get on the end of it? And the counter-attack looks on. A real opening now. Could have ended up being a goal.
Yeah, you're right. They broke at such a pace. That's hard to defend against.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Marcao. Marcao has it. Well, this could really help the cause. He's in behind. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
Substitution time it is here. Delivering it into the box. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Haaland. And easily intercepted. Gibril So. And intercepted it. Jude Bellingham. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Well, he's certainly not alone. But timely defending when it mattered. So now a corner. Who can he pick out? And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, as I keep saying, if you make...
A cup tie invariably brings with it a certain magical quality, and so much to play for. There's no margin for error, and the fans are on tenterhooks ahead of this exciting occasion. Live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And it's a league phase match that's on the menu in the Champions League. It is Feyenoord, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it's not going to be easy today, but I fully expect them to clinch that top spot. Even away from home, they're a side that just seem to control the tempo of matches.
Well, here's how Feyenoord line up.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, with a place in the knockout stages guaranteed last time out, the visitors will be hoping to continue that rich vein of form this evening.
Well, it certainly takes the pressure off them today. Now they can go out and play with a bit of freedom and show us what a really good side they are.
Jude Bellingham. Dembele, chance for Dembele. Simple save, really. Santiago Jimenez. That's a lovely ball. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. And it has been deemed to be a bookable offence.
And he'll be walking a tightrope now.
Well, possibilities in the centre. Can they level the game? Safe pair of hands, did his job. A terrible mistake by the keeper.
That was a terrible pass.
Perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, big chance. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Now the situation has changed in one of the other games I'm hearing. Let's go to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Arsenal. It was a low-driven cross and he was never going to miss from there. They've scored the opener here with 28 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
Did well to win the ball back. Dembele. Could be a chance to break. Could be. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So, on with the game here. But I'll tell you what, the moods in the two camps couldn't be more contrasting. Can he find the right pass? Can he put it away? Oh, what a stop! Corner kick played in. Well, an ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Now, who can he play it to? Targets available, cross comes in. Oh, should have done so much better from there. But now we see that the offside flag has gone up. Dembele. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. And easily intercepted. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, they've enjoyed this league phase so far, and they're on track to finish top of the pile.
Yeah, once again, Derek, they're showing us what a good side they are. They are certainly a team full of confidence right now.
And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Could be threatening. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Opportunity it is. And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
And time for the change now. And taken short. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, the figure that's being quoted is around the £35 million mark, which in my view looks to be just about right. Let's hope he fits in quickly and justifies that price tag.
Determined defending. And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details.
It's a goal for Arsenal. They're back in this now with 53 minutes played. The game has been fascinating so far, Derek.
Cheers, Alex. And another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Getafe.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Good-looking move. Real chance. And he struck the post. Nicely saved. It's a short one. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Interesting pass. Intercepted effortlessly. And that's great work to keep it in play. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And into the last 20 minutes. And snuffing out the danger. Now the situation has changed in one of the... And he's in! And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Well, apologies to Alex for having to cut her off when we did. To confirm, Paris Saint-Germain have scored in that match, and they're on top currently, 3-1. Working so hard to win back possession. Ahmed Hodzic. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Trying to connect. And that is offside. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele on the ball. Able to skip past his man. Can he score? There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Oh, that's a clever ball. What a block! Real Madrid have given us away. Santi giving it a go. Oh, really close with that effort. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Not smooth in possession. And he has options available. And the final whistle has sounded. It's official now. They've won the league phase.
Yeah, they've been excellent throughout the tournament, and today you saw why they are one of the favourites to win the whole thing.
Well, Jamal Musiala sets very high standards for himself, and suffice it to say, he lived up to those standards in this game.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.
You can feel it in the stands and in the atmosphere, as well as in the songs from the supporters. A manager who has won their hearts and could now go on to make history. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Real Madrid versus Getafe.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Oh, wait a minute, look what's happening. In it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby. And just look at the fans, utterly delighted.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. Luis Milla. Great weight on the pass.
Yeah, what a good ball that was.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Jude Bellingham. Warren Zaire-Emery. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. What can Real do from this position? Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Luis Milla. Doing well to keep possession. And there to intervene. Dembele. Juan Iglesias. Oh, not great defending. But no damage done, that's the main thing. And the decision is one of offside here. Dembele. And the referee blows for a foul. Given away by Real Madrid. He has teammates around him. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Musiala. And just like that, broken up.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Juan Iglesias. Nice looking move, this. Yvon Neyou. Oh, might be. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And the chance slips away. Out of play and a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Is it going to be? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Facundo Colidio just wasn't going to part with the ball.
Just doesn't give them a chance, does he?
Luis Milla. And defending as a unit. Bellingham. And almost at half-time, Real Madrid with the lead here. Interested to get your thoughts.
Yes, it's been a really energetic...
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
And he's going to go back and issue a caution here.
Well, the referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
And they're making a change. And deciding to go short with this one. Crucial piece of defending.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Pacho. And Bellingham. Nicely cut out. Well, there's nothing like a derby success to keep a manager on side with the fans.
Yeah, and they've done everything right here. The tactics have been absolutely excellent.
Oh, this is looking promising. And that will be a penalty. Well, his name and number have been taken as well, Stuart.
And quite rightly so. It was a poor challenge. He was right to give a penalty to the referee, and he's right to give the yellow card.
This to get themselves back into it. And that reduces the arrears. Well, they haven't been at their best in this derby so far, but they're back in it. Game on. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Jude Bellingham. And Valverde. Intercepted effortlessly. Iglesias. Well, Arsenal fans, no doubt about it, very excited given the transfer news. They've got their man.
Well, at about £65 million, it's a big fee. But he's a fantastic talent who will thrive in his new environment and prove what a top player he really is.
And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Teammates available. And that's where to send it. Oh, touched onto the post. He's having quite the game for himself. Save after save after save. Can he do it? And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. And another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Getafe, and they'll be facing Espanol. Sloppy in possession from Real. Arambari. Really nice ball. Now what can they do from here? Well, the attack petered out.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Oh, useful ball. Genuine chance. Keeper was there to meet it. Alexander Zubkov. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. Doesn't really hesitate in showing the yellow card.
Yeah, you could see that coming, couldn't you?
Well, the intention was admirable, but just a bit too much on it in the end, and that'll be a throw-in. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Federico Valverde. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, a goal to reduce the deficit! My goodness, that gets the pot boiling. It's not over yet.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Courtois. And there's the full-time whistle. Maximum points for Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
The cameras are fixed to one man, in terrific form and top scorer in the competition. Stay with us on EA TV as he tries for more. Well, sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And for both teams, it's the final league phase contest in this season's quest for the Champions League. Your expectations?
It's a real pleasure to be here. What a great atmosphere we've got inside the stadium. I'm really looking forward to this one. It should be a good contest, that's for sure.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it's a 3-4-2-1, but they can't allow their centre-forward to become too isolated. And that will be determined by the two players in behind him. They have to affect the game.
Oh, big chance here. Oh, excellent goalkeeping. Short corner favoured. Can he finish? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And short it is. In a dangerous position. Vital block there.
That's great defending there.
Well, the table sums it up. The fans have really enjoyed their away days in this campaign so far.
Yeah, quite simply, they've been the best team in the league phase. They've been absolutely brilliant.
Haaland. Oh, great attacking play. Is it going to be? There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity, certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Napoli. They've scored the opener here with 18 minutes played. I'm really enjoying this one, Derek.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Could be threatening. And he's in an offside position. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Not the most confident clearance. And did just enough defensively. And the counter-attack looks on. Opportunity it is. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
2-0 now, and back underway. Well, we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other matches. Alex has the news.
It's a goal for Chelsea. The goalkeeper did all he could, but no one was going to stop that one. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 29 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Oh, big moment! A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. And a throw-in forthcoming. Bulat. Oh, could be. Chance still there. Keeper getting the touch. Can they set up a chance? And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Jamal Musiala. Given away by Real Madrid. And playing advantage. Chance to run at them. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Well, in there to tidy up. Might do damage on the break. And he might be through here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the referee's whistle and into the second act of the drama. Rodrigo. Jude Bellingham. Really good challenge. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away.
Yeah, both sides look slightly anxious in possession.
And the situation has changed in the Leipzig game. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. It was an early cross into the box, and it was a great headed finish.
Oh no, what a chance this is! Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect... Oh, he's through here! Surely! Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, apologies to Alex for having to cut her off when we did. To clarify, Arsenal have scored in that game, and the match is level at 1-1. Nice-looking pass. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Well, it's been a big story for quite some time, but now we can say the Ajax transfer is official. Great news for their fans.
Well, at £30 million or thereabouts, he represents good value for money. He's got a lot of skill, and I think he'll add quality to their squad. There's no doubt about that.
Danger building. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Bulat. Bogdan Rakovican. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Well, Leipzig were awarded the penalty. The goalkeeper was having none of it with that run-up. Totally guessed what he was going to do. The scoreline remains 2-1 with 72 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. That's good refereeing advantage. Now a decent position. And penalised there. Well, following on from the previous incident, he sees yellow now. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And deep into the penalty area. Counter-attacking chance. And on they go. He's in with a chance. Oh, fantastic save!
Yeah, made himself big and won the mind games. Excellent save.
And short it is. trying his luck. Wonderful block. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
Here it is now, a substitution. Poulat. 5 minutes left. Now a goal has gone in the Marseille game. Let's hear more from Alex.
It's a goal for Marseille. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper.
Sorry, Alex, could be a goal here. Monster piece of defending. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, that's super defending.
Well, I think that's a goal-saving intervention there.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, we say it so often, Jamal Musiala is a special talent, and he demonstrated just that in this game.
Well, he fully deserves the match ball. He was outstanding today, both with his skill and movement. What a performance that was.
The man to watch. Following a hat-trick, does he have another big performance in him this time? Stay with us on EA TV. Hello from one of the oldest venues in Spanish football, the Estadio de Mendizorroza, which dates back to 1924. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Alaves facing Real Madrid.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Here's the Alaves starting lineup.
Well, if they're going to play as a 4-4-2, they must make sure they stay compact out of possession and then stretch the pitch when they do have the ball. How they play in transition is going to be key today.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
The wait is over, now we're in business. Bellingham. Warren Zaire-Emery. And Bellingham. Vinicius! A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
1-0 then. Martinez. Dembele on the ball. Musiala. Given away by Real Madrid. He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
Oh, wait a minute. Opportunity. And somehow he's kept it out.
Yeah, he looked so imposing there, didn't he? Great save.
It's a short one. Determined not to give it away.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And support available. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. To square the game! Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
Dembele. It's with Vinicius Junior. Can he do it? And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Oh, danger here. Dembele. Now with Musiala. Quick break could be on. Haaland. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. And flying forwards here. Oh, fancy footwork. Delivering it into the box. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness. And a goal kick it is. Musiala is with Vinicius Junior. Well, it could be on for him here. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Blanco. Interesting pass. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Erling Haaland. Well, nicely cut out. So on the cusp of half-time, and Real Madrid well on top. Interested as always to get your take.
Oh, big moment here.
A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Well, that's going to be it for the first half. The first 45 minutes have come and gone here in the Basque region. So back underway, the second half begins. Tony Martinez. The art of beating your opponent. Oh, could be. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Will it be? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Could be a chance to break. Well, a disappointing end to that break. And the big news confirmed just prior to kick-off, Real Madrid have succeeded in getting their man.
Well, the reported fee of about £40 million is just about right. I think both clubs will feel they've done well out of this one, but only time will tell.
Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, he made the catch under pressure. More action from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Alaves, and they take on Rayo Vallecano. Martinez. Beautifully weighted ball. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Well, we're moving towards a very exciting stage in the cup competition, the quarter-final stage, live on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Espanol.
Well, that's a game to look forward to. Plenty to play for in that one. It should be a really entertaining game.
Zaire Emery. And giving it away. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, great attacking play. Can he put it away? And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who can they pick out? Straightforward for the keeper. Could be. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Elects to go short. Able to get his body in the way. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Real Madrid have given it away. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely.
That was a goal-saving challenge, no doubt about that.
Might do damage on the break. And roaming free here. Trying to tee it up. Oh, snuffed out the threat. Well, he's certainly not alone. Is this the moment? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Blanco. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Well, he keeps going, and the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, we talked about their ability to score goals at the top of the game, and once again they delivered. For me, they're always looking for the most dangerous pass, which is a great example to teams that keep possession for the sake of it. I think they're a joy to watch at the moment.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And a warm welcome to the Catalan capital, Barcelona. Our action comes to you from the RCDE Stadium. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And a very important occasion stands before us. We're at the quarter-final stage in the Cup. It's Espanol taking on Real Madrid.
Well, what an occasion this is for the home side and its supporters. Yes, of course, they're up against it today, but how they would love to cause a shock here. If they work as hard as they can, close their opponents down, defend with determination and get a little bit of luck, they may just pull off a surprise.
And the flag raised. Offside it is. Well, he might not admit it, but I don't think he particularly enjoys taking on today's opponents.
Yeah, after his last defeat, he'll need to change one or two things here.
Superb effort to keep it in. Shaping to shoot. Oh, good hit, close shave. Well, Jamal Musiala is always a delight to watch, somebody who can take any game by the scruff of the neck. What might we see from him in this match?
I'm sure he's going to be tightly marked today because in the last match he was outstanding. Got his 2 goals, but it was his general play that was brilliant. And I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Oh, danger here. Good passage of play. Edu Exposito. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Physically strong and secure on the ball.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
Chance to cross. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And in the perfect position to read it. Surely! And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Pacho. Zaire Emery. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Oh, this is looking promising. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the game continues, and that goal puts a different complexion on the match for Real. Hume. Hansko. Happy to play keep ball, and why not?
Well, they're making it look so easy here, aren't they?
Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a two-goal lead now.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Ball retention so important. Well, the referee has blown the whistle, and that will do it for the first half here in Catalonia. So back underway here into the second half. Edu Exposito distributing it well. Clattered away. They favoured a short one here. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, not easy for the keeper with a forest of players around him. Musiala. Real in a good position out wide. Genuine chance. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Edu Exposito. Ball control is the key. Well, we've been wondering for a little while, would Real Madrid be successful on the transfer front? Apparently so, Stuart.
Well, at £30 million or thereabouts, he represents good value for money. He's got a lot of skill, and I think he'll add quality to their squad. There's no doubt about that.
Playing with patience, but then the commentator's curse comes into play. Waited well. Well, that was on the cusp of saying he's at it again. Looked as though he might score again.
Well, he's certainly looking sharp today. That could easily have been his second there.
Oh, he looks threatening. Haaland! And able to get a body in the way. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game. And now the manager is making a switch. Short corner favoured. Now to level it. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Underway once more, level at 3-3. Trey Hume. Edu Exposito. David Hansko. Now with Hume. Well, another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Espanol against Real Madrid. Edu Exposito. Can he give them the lead? Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
Now sending it in. And he got to it fairly easily. Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Espanol.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Hume. Grajera. 5 minutes remaining, and level pegging here. Edu Exposito. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Delightful pass. Oh, it might be. Well, a save to be proud of.
Well, he's pulled off a top-class save there at such a vital time as well.
And over comes the corner. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Can they forge ahead? He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, the threat could be there. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over, and 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. So underway again, these teams locked together. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Pacho. Dembele on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? And the flag raised. Offside it is. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And playing it through. Out of play, throw in. Eder Militao. Now with Bellingham. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. On to Haaland. Opportunity it is. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, let's have another look at this, because Haaland shows great skill to go beyond the defender. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
So back underway, and this game has had a roller coaster quality about it. David Hansko. Now with Hume. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Jose Grajera. That's it, half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. So back underway. The legs might be tired, but the minds have to be focused. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Oh, the threat is there. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Bad pass.
Yeah, that really is a sloppy pass, isn't it?
Oh, in with a chance. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Jose Grajera. Trey Hume. Grajera. Salinas. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. Grajera. Hansko. And the ball with Edu Exposito. Beautiful pass. And there's the feed into the box. Well, they tried to keep the move going.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Hold on. Oh, it's a breathtaking clearance. And the final whistle is sounded. Real Madrid go marching on.
Well, there's going to be some tired legs tonight. It was so evenly contested, certainly over the 90 minutes, but they just had that little bit of extra quality when it mattered most.
You're looking at the newly announced Manager of the Month. Will that spur the team on to victory today on EA TV? And a warm welcome to Barcelona, the Catalan capital. We're here at the RCDE Stadium. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on, technically speaking, one of the best leagues in the world. I'm talking, of course, about La Liga. It's Espanol taking on Real Madrid.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Well, that's been deemed offside, and maybe, Stuart, we could accuse him of being rather greedy.
Yeah, that's sloppy play. All he had to do was let the ball run through to his teammate there.
He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
Can they forge ahead? And able to get a body in the way.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, that's splendid play. Can they forge ahead? Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. And a change to the scoreline in the Osasuna game. Alex Scott can tell us more.
It's a goal for...
Alex, apologies, I have to jump in because this could be a chance. The crossbar got in the way. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Well, what a terrific start by Real Madrid. They look a real threat and should really be in front here.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Well, apologies to our viewers for having to interrupt Alex just then. Just to confirm, Real Sociedad have found the net in that game, and their lead stands up. Oh, might be! And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? David Hansko. Jose Grajera. Danger building. Is it going to be? Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Dembele. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Well, Real Sociedad were awarded the penalty, but luck was not on his side today. It's hit the post and gone out of play. It remains 1-0 with only 24 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Well, it's been a fine month for both the manager and the club. Some fantastic results. And when you're in title contention, then I suppose you're going to be in the running for the Manager of the Month award, Stuart.
Absolutely. They've had a great month, and he seems to be doing an excellent job. The way they're playing at the moment, they're going to be hard to stop.
Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Dembele. Plenty of support here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, he's been the talk of the local media this week. I'm referring to Lionel Messi. There are many who believe that this will be his final campaign, that he's on the verge of retiring, Stuart.
Well, it's a shame if the stories are true, because he still has so much
It's an
to offer.
opportunity! And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Vinicius Junior. On to Musiala. Good looking move. Opportunity here. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Edu Exposito. Now a decent position. Attractive build-up. Real Madrid have given us away. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Substitution for Real Madrid.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Now sending it in. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, and it's a great header under a lot of pressure. Does so well to control that. It's a superb goal.
Well, there we have it. So back underway, the second half begins. Now, I believe there's been a goal in the Real Betis game, so let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yes, it's another goal for Barcelona. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one. He was totally out of position, and it was an easy finish. They're pulled ahead by 2 with...
And halted in his tracks. And so a yellow card it'll be.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. Deserved the card for that.
Well read to put an end to that attack. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
David Hansko. Promising attack, this. And a textbook interception. This could square the game. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, trailing here, but a corner it is. Playing it short. And a good-looking ball. Well, nothing comes of it. Might do damage on the break. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. Oh, the referee won't like that. Oh, red card!
Well, this could make things very interesting now.
Nice-looking move, this. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To clarify, Barcelona did find the net in that game, and their advantage at the moment stands at 2-0. Teammates available. For more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV, it's Espanol against Alaves.
I'm really looking forward to that. 2 entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, let's look at this again. The cross just couldn't be any better, could it? Whipped into that danger area, and Dembele gets that little bit of space in the box to finish it really well. That's a very good goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. David Hansko. And the ball with Edu Exposito. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, we really are at the business end of the cup competition, the semi-final first leg. Live action to come on EA TV. It's Real Madrid against... Can he put it away? And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Vinicius Junior. On to Haaland. Another perfect position to read it. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
He has teammates around him. Well, let's join Alex Scott quickly for an update, because, Alex, I think something has happened in the Osasuna match.
It's another goal for Real Sociedad. They're back in this now.
And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and from that sort of range, Dembele wasn't going to miss. It's a really well-worked goal.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Well, apologies for interrupting, Alex. Just to confirm, Real Sociedad have found the net in that game, and they're in front at the moment by 2-1. He fancies it. Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. And over comes the corner. And punched away. Well, nicely cut out.
Well, he's just shown what a clever play is without the ball.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well cleared away. Could catch them on the break. And there's the full-time whistle. Maximum points for Real Madrid.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.